Hello YouTube, I know it's been a while. Hope everybody is well, and of course thanks goes to you who reached out when I stopped doing the videos a while ago. Obviously asking how I was, etc. Like I said at the time, I just felt that I didn't really have that much to sort of talk about on a video, and so I decided to take a break. Recently, Yanez Pipes and Tobaks sent us an email to say that he was sending this year's cigar cake over. Now, Yanez has very kindly sent me some of his cigar blends over the last few years. So I thought, right, okay, well, that sounds like a good excuse to get back in front of the camera and revisit the Pipe and Tobaks 2022 cigar cake. Now, there was two different lots in here. There was the Cigar Cake 2022, and then there was a Romeo Julieta #2 cigar cake as well. Now, the 2022 cigar cake has gone, but I still had a little bit left. I've still got enough for one bowl of the Romeo and Juliet cake. And I was having a sort out, and I've still got a bit left from last year as well. So I thought, well, there's a new one on the way. I thought I might as well have a revisit and see which one is my favourite. Now, I do remember the first one that Yanez made. It was out there. I remember I sent some to Uncle Phil to try, and even Uncle Phil thought it was quite potent. It was definitely face numbing stuff, and apart from last year's, which was quite close, it's still by far the strongest that Yanez has done. Just to let you know, I am smoking my Castello pipe as well today. I don't get this out very much, because obviously it's quite a nice pipe, and so I thought, you know what, good tobacco deserves a good pipe to smoke it in. But yes, now ingredients. If you follow Pipe and Tobaks channel, he does go through the process of how he makes these tobaccos. So obviously, if you aren't lucky to be on his mailing list, you can pretty much get the ingredients yourself and obviously make your own. So for the Romeo Julieta #2 cigar cake, he used 1/4 McConnell Pure Virginia, 1/4 Robert McConnell Pure Kentucky, and then half Romeo Juliet #2 chopped up cigar. So again, it's really up to you, you know, how strong or how much you want to. So I mean, if you just wanted to do, say, like 100 grams, you could do 25 grams Virginia, 25 Kentucky, and 50 grams of a chopped up cigar. So, but again, I mean, the downside is that obviously Romeo and Juliets aren't a cheap cigar. So, but in this sense, it is worth the sacrifice, because say you bought a Romeo Juliet #2 and it's plugged, like it has happened with me in the past, you know, you could just chop the lit end off, break it all up, chop it up into pieces, make yourself a cigar cake and smoke it in your pipe. You know, it's not going to entirely go to waste, and obviously you won't have the whole rigmarole of trying to keep it going and, you know, putting a spike through to try and unplug it, etc., which could obviously cause damage to the cigar. But this stuff is still still good. Wow, that retrohale is so spicy. Wow. But the beauty of it is when you do the retrohale, when you take a deep breath back in, you get that whole fragrance coming back through again, and oh, it's just heaven. It is really good. I do have some of the Robert McConnell tobaccos that's gone into making this, and I have a Romeo and Juliet number 2 there, so I might just make a batch of this up actually, because it is good. That retrohale is bordering eye-watering. Certainly getting that Cuban cigar coming through there. You know, it's been a couple of years since I've actually had a bowl of this, and I can't really remember exactly what it was like, because I think this one, if memory serves, when Yanez pressed, because he pressed it for about half a month, a couple of weeks, and I think with this one, after he pressed it and chopped it up into the blocks, he put it into a vacuum seal. And I think when me and Phil and Sandro did a review on them, I think Sandro had cut his out of the shrink wrap and put it in a jar, whereas me and Phil pretty much took it straight out of the shrink wrap, and Sandro was getting a little bit of a difference in taste and smell than what we did with it coming straight out, because it obviously hadn't had room to breathe. So we did obviously mention this to Yanez. So last year, if memory serves again, I think Yanez made it, but then he just jarred it up and he didn't put it straight into a shrink wrap. So it had that room to sort of air out a little bit. Because it was very, I mean, I remember, I think from memory, I remember picking up the Romeo and Juliet cigar straight away, whereas it's only really present at the moment when I'm doing the retrohale. I'm getting that really spiciness of the other tobaccos in my mouth, but that retrohale is pure Cuban cigar, and it's very mild, it's lovely. So I think what I'll do over the next couple of weeks, I'm doing a return to the 2022, and I've still got the 2 cigars left over from last year's, which is, we've got the Cigar Cake 2023, and then we've got the Romeo Juliet number 3 cigar cake. So, and I've still got those 2 left over, and so I can see what they're like a year on. But yeah, this is really good. Really, really good. I think the only crime here is that I'm drinking coffee with it and not actually, I should be having a really nice malt whiskey with this, I think. But it depends. I've still got some there left. I might just scrap this video off and do another one and have a whiskey with it. I think with the weather turning here in the UK now, it's certainly going back into pipe weather. I've been really enjoying. Only about the last week and a half, I've started smoking pipes regularly again and sort of easing off on the cigars, if you like. Um, so yeah, what a total difference from sort of not really smoking a pipe much for the last 6 months. Um, I think the first pipe tobacco I smoked was the Ennerdale flake, and it was like, oh god, that was just unbelievable flavour. And yeah, I think that's probably a good thing is when you take a little bit of a break from it, and you come back and you really get all these great tastes coming back through on the tobaccos. I had some Key Largo the other day there, and again, it's a one I haven't had for quite a while, and I just couldn't believe how tasty it was. It was absolutely heaven. So yeah, I'm getting back into sort of I know it's a cigar blend, but I have been dipping back into my Latakias and some of the other tobaccos that I've got, and I've been really enjoying them, funnily enough. And I just sort of felt that it was becoming a bit of a run of the mill. I wasn't really appreciating what I was sampling and trying. So I think I needed that break just to get away and sort of get me taste buds back into order. But oh, Yanez, 2 years on, mate. Wow, it's still good stuff. After trying this, I think I'm definitely going to. I'm going to sacrifice a number 2 Romeo Juliet and make some of this up. Bloody good. Mm, really nice. I'll tell you what, it is getting quite chilly. Okay. Pop the fire on, I think. Mm. This pipe is so light as well. I mean, it feels like you're holding fresh air. Yeah, it's just so light. It's lovely. I think this is only about the third bowl I've actually smoked in this. Mm. Mm. I know it sounds crazy, but this is tasting better than some cigars I've smoked recently. Really good. It's just making us a bit more excited to try the new one that's on its way. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Like I say, this one might get uploaded, but I might save that last bowl and have it with a whiskey, but oh god, it's good. So until next time, stay safe. I hope wherever you are, you're safe and well, smoking something great, and I'll see you all again soon. And here we are back again. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.